See what broski on here got to say. Yo,
16, what's the word?
what's good?
Shit, man. Everything good, man. Everything good with you, bro?
Hell yeah, cool.
Hell yeah.
How you how you feel about this shit though? What you think?
Uh, all right. Well, I'm gonna say first, I'm from Chicago, so I feel like I really ain't got no horse in this race. Either way, you know what I mean. I've gotten opinions from both sides, male and female, and everybody kind of seems to be going one way. But with the phone call, I just from your opinion, right? If you in that situation, are you making any phone calls to anybody involved in the incident that you've been put in jail in the
I'm
holding for? Are you gonna
I'm
be
only call I'm only calling either my
my
lawyer or somebody
lawyer?
to buy me out. Like if I don't got my cards on me and my money on me, I'm calling somebody to buy me out or my lawyer. Bro.
That part.
Call
So
some people, let them know where I'm at. But other than that, like I ain't talking no business, nothing with the case, nothing until I come home.
that part, and even with the police, you don't gotta talk to the police. I just know my first and my last name until my lawyer come. That's it. So I mean, the conversation shouldn't have happened. Um, that's my opinion, man. I think this conversation shouldn't have happened. I mean, everybody can speculate on what the conversation was about, but only the two people involved really know what it was about. And either way, it just shouldn't have happened. It was an um, unnecessary part twist in the whole narrative that didn't play out in his favor, unfortunately.
For
So,
sure.
so in your opinion, I mean, what I'm saying, let the record
I'm talking,
reflect.
talking about off the record. We gonna lie like a motherfucker.
Yeah, we don't lie. Let's let the record reflect. What do you think? Not to incriminate anybody, but from your point of view, from just covers that you heard, different opinions from the whatever journalists were reporting live from the whatever from that were there for the whole trial. What do you think actually happened that night?
I, I ain't gonna lie. Like when I first listened to this shit, I was listening to it as like on some. He just admitted to it. But when I listen again and start thinking, it still sounds like he admitted to it. But I got to be open to the possibility that he could be apologized for anything. And I don't like convicting people because like I can't say
That's what I'm
he guilty or
saying.
innocent because I ain't that like I never be like he did or he didn't do it because I ain't see it. Like I'm one of
Right.
them people like I don't give no fuck about what the court say. Like honestly, because I know that shit is flawed and not like always right, bro. Like I done been in jail for armed robberies where no robbery occurred ever. So it's like just because they said I did it, that don't mean I did it. Like, but it'd be a little different when it's a conviction, I guess, because people look at it like, they gave enough evidence to make the court feel like you did it. But it's people that went to jail for murders that they didn't do and come home 20 years later. So
Right.
clearly, it's not all the way right. But like, it's most so looking like he did than didn't with a lot of this shit. Like,
And that's what everyone's been saying.
like just being real. I just could never say like a nigga did some shit I ain't seen. Cause I hate for motherfuckers to be convicting me for some shit I ain't do.
And it's kind of for me, it's just like with the phone call, it's something that was unnecessary, that shouldn't happen. So like even with the gun and the DNA, his DNA being on there or whatever. It wasn't on the magazine, but I think it was like on the actual gun, right? It was unnecessary for his DNA to be on there. If something did happen and someone was shooting, he didn't need to involve himself at all. His hands shouldn't be on any firearm whatsoever, especially after someone got shot. So I don't know, just a bunch of
But that's the thing. Like they in the comments saying like, well, how the girl get the gunpowder in her hands though? Or like as far as her testimony when they asked her about a certain part of the case, she basically pled the fifth and she said to not incriminate herself. So it's like, what could you have been incriminated in? Like what did you do that you needed to plead the fifth to not incriminate yourself. Because when they asked her, did Tory reach for a gun or some shit, I think she said yeah, and said, and I think they asked like, did he say he gonna shoot them or something? And I think she might have said yeah, and then they asked what did she do? Did she plead the fifth? So it's like, what? Why did you do that? Was that just to cause confusion? Cause you really on Tory's side trying to look out for him? Was that to cause confusion, or did you really do some shit that you just don't want to incriminate yourself on? So that's why I thought he was gonna beat the case, cause it's like, all right, that's reasonable doubt, and that's what you need, reasonable doubt. Like, but at the end of the day, it's up to a jury, so it's they really gonna go how they feel. Like, fuck, like what the law say supposed to happen.
Right.
Like maybe if he didn't do a jury trial and did a bench.
Ferris.
Yo,
16. What's the word, bro?
what's good?
It
You
get,
said your shit had died.
yeah, it died, bro. My bad. It's getting crazy and crazier though, huh?
Hell yeah. We're trying to see when they ask her about the actual shooting. I ain't trying to watch this whole testimony though.
Phone.
This shit kind of long.
At that point, I was worried about Megan, so I didn't even care to speak on myself, which I almost have been to cuffs, never have been in anything like that. They had a conversation either at the driveway or at the bus stop. I don't know where it happened, but she was very calm. She wasn't upset. I had bruises, but my adrenaline was so high. When I say hurt, I mean emotionally. Like, I don't think it's edited or anything.
Okay. So, said, help, Tory shot Meg, 911.
Right. And
Shit,
we took another road off to where we ended up back on, I guess, Sunset Boulevard. And I don't know where we're going. Just driving. He didn't really, we didn't really have a destination. But I believe I did say we need to take her to the hospital. So Megan, she says, Kelsey, call Ferris. I had already tried calling Ferris. We had bad signal, so it didn't go through. I had sent a text to her security. I sent a text to her security at the time.
Is that Justin?
That's Justin.
And he didn't take
because they weren't answering the calls, so I think I said help 911. Tory shot Meg, or
Do you still have that text?
I'll have to go through my old phone and.
I'm going to show you a photograph here. This is a document entitled Text Message, Justin Edison. Just take a look at that.
I believe that's it. I'll have to look at my.
Okay, but that looks like the message that you
You said
sent.
this confession
Yeah,
from
I don't
September?
think it's edited or anything.
Okay. So, said,
Nah, gang. This is
it's long.
gang. This her statement in court, bro. You don't hear the lawyers and shit talking.
This is prior to the her last court date.
I mean, I don't know what court date this is. This just was whatever court date that Kelsey had testified.
Okay.
I think she might have had testified 2 days. I'm not sure. I know she had a long testimony though. You can see that shit now. But this was during the trial
help,
though.
Tory shot Meg, 911.
Right.
Okay.
Mind you, I didn't even know that there was already a call that had been made. So I sent him a text. I think I texted.
Gang, the title telling you it right here. You don't see that? It say complete Kelsey Harris statement to prosecutors.
The guard Tory Lanez.
Prosecutors are in court, not in the police station. Regarding Tory Lanez.
Texted Ferris, Travis Ferris. I think I texted him. I know I dropped him our location. And I also sent a message to my mom, and I was like, help. Just frustrates me because, I was really hurt. And they just make it seem like it's mentally, nothing. I sent a help message to my mom.
And when you say you were hurt, you were physically hurt, mentally hurt?
I didn't even realize I had bruises, but my adrenaline was so high. When I say hurt, I mean emotionally.
Yeah.
Were you scared
I
too?
was scared,
What were you scared about when you were in that?
I don't know. I just was scared, everything that had just happened,
Do you remember what you texted your mom?
I think I still have the messages. It was on Facebook Messenger. because my mom, she's an Android, so like she's always on Facebook, so I knew she could see it. I think I also sent her.
Man, get rid of that Android, man. Get your mama an iPhone,
And,
Kelsey.
So we're driving,
cry.
and I also had made a phone call. Nobody was answering, and it was the person
Man,
that
get to the shooting
pulled
part,
over
man.
first. So stayed over. How was Megan? Can I see Megan? He was started to hit me.
Yeah.
So I had nobody with me. So no ill intent.
Right.
I can be very truthful. I have nothing to hide. All these things, like, it's gonna come out when it's supposed to.
Yeah.
I'm not here to get on the internet and tell every detail.
Yeah.
That's what she doesn't understand.
Yeah.
So, you know, we went back and forth a little bit.
Oh, you
text
can tell she
messages,
lying, bro. Who
and I
texts
can
their
share
mama on
those
Messenger?
too.
What you mean?
And you know, I'm getting threats. So
When you're getting threats, are you talking about from the public?
I'm getting threats from the public. I have been approached in person.
By people in public?
That's why, like, I've honestly been in isolation since this has happened. Events that I had to attend just because they were paid, and sometimes, like, it takes me out. Like, you can ask him. It takes me like an hour or more to get out of the car before I go into somewhere, because I don't know what people think of me. People think I took hush money. People think, because this is what she's put out there. And it's like, even though this guy is the bad guy, I guess, she has done a lot of damage to me by what she does on the internet.
Yeah.
And so, anyways, it's not fair because I didn't betray her. So,
This
anyways,
got a bad guy, I guess.
so she was like,
It's not.
she had demanded me to finally get on the internet. Kelsey, I need you to get on Instagram and say this. Say what happened to you and say what happened to me. By that time, I had got Don, my lawyer, and he told me, no, you're not playing social media games. She's not pressing charges. Because, like I said...
This is before the case, he'd been
Right.
arrested for filed on the case, yeah.
Right. Mind you, her manager had her disclosed to me that she was not going to press charges on him or anything. So I thought it was okay. Like, you know, like...
Hey, who slept with who boyfriend? Did Megan sleep with Kelsey boyfriend, or did Kelsey sleep with Megan boyfriend?
Allegedly, Megan slept with Kelsey's.
Bro. So, like, was Tory messing with Kelsey first, and then Megan slept with him too?
Yeah.
Because I knew it was either Kelsey did all this to Megan or Megan did all this to Kelsey. That's why I think Kelsey probably ain't really defending Megan or saying he shot her, shit like that, because she probably feel like she a snake. Like, why you keep fucking my niggas? Like,
I think
that's kind of weird, bro. That's weird as hell, honestly. They say the baby, Tory Lanez, what was a nigga named Ben Simmons or something? Some NBA nigga, I don't know.
we know niggas that do that too, though. When you got a shorty, they gonna try to knock it down just because you had her.
Yeah, I ain't fucking my homies bitches though. I ain't gonna lie. I don't even look at them like that.
Bro,
Even if I seen them as attractive before my homie was with them, once they get with them, it's like that's them, bro. I don't even see them the same.
bro, they literally they can't go out and hunt and get it themselves. So it's like, damn, but she already kind of close to me. She already know of me because of bro. So shit, I might as well try to, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, I ain't on that. Now, if you ain't my homie, I don't get no fuck. But you somebody I respect, you only gotta be my homie. If I respect you, I wouldn't even do that, bro.
Yeah, I'm right there with you with that.
I don't know. I don't want to watch this whole shit though. This shit.
She's not mad at him.
Her,
She's like, how are you arguing with me in private? I said, this isn't an argument. This is a conversation.
Yeah.
We're having a conversation.
You're listening to Street TV.
So, Tory, it's not true.
This
had nothing to do with that. I'm not mad at her. I mean, of course, now it's like, damn, like my best friend that how could you do that to me?
This is all because of the aftermath of the shooting
Exactly.
and how it was presented.
That's why I'm so upset, because one, you didn't protect me.
Yeah.
Two, y'all were on the internet doing all this. 3, you called around Houston telling people that I took hush money and not to talk to me. Like, you're really trying to make people not like me. You know what I'm saying? For what? I was really a good friend to her. I don't.
So you think she was really upset that you wouldn't put out a statement to back her up on the internet, and then she felt that the only reason you would do that is because Tory paid you off.
Bro,
The reality of the lawyer was advising you not to do it.
And she knows that
Who's
because
dude?
my lawyer also made contact with her lawyer at the time, Alex Sparrow,
He got blue
and
bitches.
asked
That's
for her
Megan.
to stop. And they said, well, why won't she get
You said that's who?
That's Megan's former stylist that was at the party. That he said he put Kelsey to bed and then woke her up. He's one of the.
I'm like, what the fuck he come from on this shit? He just popped up out the blue.
why won't she make a statement?
Because I've been noticing all the people they've been showing, it been like relevant to the story and shit lately.
Yeah, he testified. He's like, when Meg drinks, she get real turned. She get violent. Like he didn't give no testimony that painted her in a good light. I mean, I respect everybody's narrative, but yeah, it wasn't like any positive character witness on his behalf for Megan.
He said that dude looked like Captain Black Sparrow. No, I just ain't see his testimony, so I ain't even know like if he was relevant. I ain't know if it was just because of picture of Megan or what. Folks ass do look like a nigga from what's the movie, something of the Caribbean?
Caribbean.
Okay, folks like one of the pirates.
You know, and he told her, well, your client's not pressing charges. My client doesn't want no involvement.
So my other question to you, and again, I think this is something that'll be asked on the road, is once the case was filed, I know we didn't get to talking to you until today.
Right.
Said
I just
Meg not
didn't
cool
want
with Kelsey
to
or EJ.
I just didn't want
I
to
don't read
like
somebody
be
else's
involved.
comments.
I didn't want to voluntarily put myself in a situation, and this girl's not backing me up at all.